We can't believe how well these custom fiberglass fenders are fitting. We got a bit of a surprise for you guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you've seen our last video, you know that we've been lately working on this 2001 Toyota Celica. And actually in the last video, we painted all the inners of this car with a beautiful silver. Not only did we paint the inners of the car, we actually painted the inners of the car parts. And like this door right here, look how it turned out. This paint turned out so nice. This is basically a factory Toyota silver with very coarse metallics, and it just turned out so good. The paint went on so nice in the last video, and we're really happy how it turned out. Now that all the inners are nice and painted, the next step is unmasking everything, taking all that paper off and all that plastic off the car, and then we can start slapping these parts back on the car and start assembling it back together. So let's get to it. All right guys, take a look at the car now. It's coming together for sure. We got those doors on there, we got that rear tailgate, and the biggest change is actually this front windshield we finally got in here, and man, it kind of just is closing up the whole car, and it's starting to look more like a car now. And we did actually kind of struggle to get that window in, as well, the glue at least. I know my dad did.
Yeah, we had the wrong caulking gun. We had to use a cheap hardware store one. Mm-hmm. And got quite an arm workout doing that one.
Yeah, definitely looked like it. But you got it in there, and it's finally in there, which is awesome. Oh yeah, by the way, you didn't get your ears cleaned out. We did actually get some better microphones now, so hopefully that will improve the quality of our audio in our videos, because I know it was pretty poor before, but whatever, that's something else. Anyway, now we got to get onto our front end and actually work on our custom fiberglass fenders a little bit. So let's go take a look at those. So basically, since these are actual custom fiberglass fenders, we actually made these ourselves. As you can see, they're all fiberglass on the inside. And you can actually go see us make these fenders if you go check out that first Celica video that we did. We actually made a fiberglass fender from scratch, so that's really cool. But basically, they turned out really nice, but they're not perfect, so there's a few things we got to fill here and there with a bit of filler, but then we're going to sand that filler. Then we're going to be painting both fenders with a nice high build primer. Then it'll be ready to be painted just like the rest of the car. So that's what we're going to tackle for now, so let's get to it. Alright guys, it's the next day and these fenders are all nice and dry. That primer went on pretty smooth, and of course this isn't the actual finish. We're going to actually be block sanding these out later when we block sand the whole car out, getting it ready for paint, right?
Yeah, before we paint the car, all this primer that you see here has to be all leveled and smoothed out, and we do that with different sanding blocks and boards, and 320 grit, and then we work up to about 600. And that makes a really nice and smooth level surface.
Yeah, and that smooth level surface is what the paint sticks to for all those coarse metallics we got in our nice silver paint. So that will be nice, but that's later, of course. For now, I say let's try slap these fenders on there, slap that hood on there, and we even put that cowl in there to help with the hood lining up. And I don't know, I say let's try to put those parts on, see how well they line up. Alright guys, we just finished lining up the front end and we can't believe how well these custom fiberglass fenders are fitting with this car. They just fit on so nice, the gaps are perfect. And actually our original idea was to actually sell these fiberglass fenders. So if you guys are interested, comment down below. We might be able to hook you up with a pair of these fenders as well. But yeah, we started sanding this actual primer here and it's sanding out quite nice. We even did a bit on the door and we actually stopped because we got a bit of a surprise for you guys. Check these out right here. These are wheels we stole off of another wreck and they're actual 18-inch rims, so they're really big and I think they would look really good on this car. And what we're thinking is, since these rims are actually silver already and we're going to be painting the whole car silver, what do you guys think if we painted these rims matte black, black these rims out, and then put them on this silver car? What do you guys think about that combo? Comment down below. To give you guys an idea of what these rims might look like on this car, let's just go ahead and pop this sucker on there and see what it looks like. Alright, now that these wheels are on here, imagine them completely blacked out. That's going to look amazing on this car, and especially compared to the old wheels that were on here, these look way sportier, and I think that's going to transform the car. But as for the rest of the car, the next time you see it, we're actually going to be painting the entire thing with a beautiful silver, and it's just going to look amazing. So stay notified so you don't miss out on that next video. It's going to be a crazy one, and subscribe because it really helps our channel out. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. coat these with a nice high